Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is gonna be like the first video on my channel, so it's probably gonna be really shitty. So just deal with it. My name's Sabrina, and I'm about to tell you guys the story of how I got hypnotized at prom. I don't know. The whole thing was like a mindfuck to me. Okay, so but first, before I get into the video, you can subscribe. That would be cool. I'm definitely gonna show my friend Hannah this video, and she's probably gonna unsubscribe, and I'm so extra. Okay, so it was prom night 2 nights ago, and I was, not expecting anything too crazy to happen, just like dancing, having fun with my friends, good food, just basic senior prom stuff. And then I remembered, oh, we're having a hypnotist come in. I thought that they were just gonna like set up a booth or something and you could go and get hypnotized. But no, this fucking guy, he came in, he got up on stage, and he started like having like a presentation. And then he asked for volunteers. So I naturally raised my hand, cause who the fuck doesn't want to get hypnotized? A normal person. Okay, so we were getting hypnotized. We were about to be hypnotized. And I was kind of scared. I mean, I didn't really know how it was going to work. I thought that it was just going to be like a big joke. And then I raised my hand, and he called on me. And I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This is real. Okay, so then I walk up, make my happy ass up to the stage, and I sit down. And then he asks us to do, he asks us to relax pretty much, like completely relax. And if you know me, I do not have a relaxed bone in my body in any situation. So I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work unless I like take a Xanax before, because my brain is always on. I go from 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds. Like, it's bad. Okay, so then he asks us to relax. And at first I thought it wasn't working. And I was like, okay, this is bullshit. Like, you could easily pretend. And then he asked us to do this one thing where he had us shut our eyes like this. And then he asked us to look up, not like up like this, but like with our eyes, and like, like move our eyes upwards. So my eyes were shut. I moved my eyes upwards, like as if I was looking at the ceiling, but just with my eyes without moving my head. And then he tells us, you're falling into a deep sleep. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just looking at the fucking ceiling. And then as I hear his voice, like, change tone and tell us to do different things, he tells us to try to open our eyes as we're looking up, like with our eyes. And I realized, oh shit, I can't open my eyes. Like, I couldn't open my eyes. I was like, oh my god, am I in like some type of weird ass fucking sleep dimension? Like, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. So I just kind of went with it, and I was like, okay, this is working. Like, what the fuck? So I don't remember much after that. I remember him saying things, obviously. And then at the very end, we were up there for like 45 minutes to an hour. Like, we were up there for an hour. It felt like 10 minutes. And he said that at the end. He said, now all of these people up here are gonna be thinking that they were up here for not even 10 minutes. Easily. Fuck. Okay, so he had us like think that we were playing instruments. So he said, imagine that you're at the symphony and you're just playing an instrument, any instrument you want. And I was obviously playing my violin, and here was me. And oh my god, in the videos I look like a fucking psychopath. And then he had us think that we were in the Bahamas, so we were all like this. And it was just so weird seeing the videos, because like I had no recollection of any of this happening until I saw the videos. And then I remember at the end of the whole session type thing, he had us, he released us, and all my friends wanted me to go get a drink of water, and I was like, okay, like, I'm kind of thirsty, like, let's go get a drink of water. And then every time they would say this guy's name, I forget his name, I don't know, whatever his name was, I can't forget, like, I just forget it right now. But every time they would say his name, I went, he's the man! Like, I was just like, something in me was like, it was like an instinct almost. It was so weird. And it was crazy. And then they go get me a glass of water, and they're all pulling out their fucking phones, like fucking Kylie Jenner's popping out of her limo. Like, no, I'm just me drinking some water. I took a sip of water, then all of a sudden, I felt like all of these, like, memories were coming back to me of what had just happened up on stage. And I was like, here's my face, literally. And everyone started laughing, and I was like, did I really just do all that shit on stage? And this was totally improv, by the way. Like, I just saw the water sitting there and went, okay. So then I took a sip of water, and I remembered everything that had just happened, and I was like, did I really make that much of an asshole of myself at my prom on stage, being hypnotized by this weirdo that I had never met before? Yeah, and all my friends were just laughing at me, thinking that I was, you know, the laughingstock. Like, no. But, and then, yesterday, I went shopping with my best friend Jocelyn, and we were at TJ Maxx, and we were talking about, like, perfumes and colognes and stuff, and, she told me that, she was like, oh, I love those colognes that smell really, really good, like, you know, like, they smell, like, rich and, like, professional, and, like, you know, like a guy who works in an office would wear it, not, like, a teenager at Mars High School would wear it. And I was like, oh, yeah, like, Axe. That's what a teenage boy would wear. And then I, like, stopped. I had, like, a fucking Raven Simone moment, and I was like, because I had just remembered when I was being hypnotized, the guy said, now I want all of you to sniff whatever is to the right of you. So I sniffed to the right of me. And my friend Spencer was beside me. And I didn't acknowledge this at the time. I was just doing what he told me, you know, unconsciously, because I was fucking hypnotized. And I sniffed to the right of me. And then he goes around and he asks us what we smell. So he asks the person beside me, and they answer, totally unconscious of what they're fucking saying. And then he comes to me. And I can't believe I fucking said this. He goes, now what do you smell? And I said, Axe. Just Axe. 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 Okay, so I said that, and then everyone started laughing. And at this point, the guy was like, okay, well, you might want to watch out how you pronounce that word. And in my head, I was like, the fuck, dude? I said axe. I didn't say ass, like asshole. I said axe. And then he carried on with his fucking hypnotist bullshit. And I was still completely out of it. I just remember that this happened yesterday in TJ Maxx when I was reminded of of the word axe. And then I was like, oh shit, I said that on stage. And, oh my god, it's really funny. And, you know, the whole experience kind of felt like a mindfuck, like a hypnotized mindfuck, to say the least. And, you know, it was fun, but I don't think I'd like to be hypnotized again, because it was the weirdest feeling. Like, I could remember things, but I couldn't remember things, and that kind of freaks me out in and of itself. I'll make a whole new video on my pet peeves and shit, because that video would be like 20 minutes long. But, like, I don't like it when I can't remember things. When I can remember some things about something, but I can't remember other things, that freaks me out. Like, what did I do, what did I say, what, you know, like, I just don't, I hate it. So, that concludes this story time. Subscribe if you want. I would have, if I were you, I'd be like, no thanks, this girl's kind of fucking insane. But, you know, that's the story of how I got hypnotized at prom. I don't recommend, because it was freaky. But it was fun, I will admit, but I don't think I'd do it again. So, if you want to subscribe, that would be great. I'm probably going to do videos, like, so to start out, I'll do, like, once a week. Just to see, like, just to build up my social blade. No, I'm totally fucking kidding. I don't have a social blade. I'll put the links down to my other social media down below, and you can follow those if you want, you know, just, I don't know. Okay, so that's the story of how I got hypnotized at prom, and how it was just a big sparkly mindfuck. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye!